Our next inductees, and we're going to bring them up together, but we're going to let them talk separately, have been mainstays of St. Louis advertising for a number of years. And we're very, very excited about this. I personally am, because they were brought in, nominated by peers separately, but this year they were both voted in together. So I mean, it's kind of a neat way that worked out. They also brought 3 tables of people tonight, plus their own 2 tables. And rumor has it that the post party will be at their place down the street, right? That's still on? Post party? All right, good. Let me just read quick bios on both gentlemen. Tim Rodgers is considered one of the leading advertising strategists in the region. Rodgers had a notable 20-year career at DMB&B, of which he co-founded Rodgers-Townsend with Tom Townsend in 1996, leading the company into becoming one of the most successful award-winning agencies in the Midwest. In addition to winning every major international creative award, the agency was recognized as an Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year and was presented the Mayor's Spirit of St. Louis Award for their ongoing commitment to providing pro bono advertising and marketing assistance to worthwhile charitable and community organizations. The agency has also regularly listed among St. Louis's best places to work, cited for its egalitarian culture. In 2006, the company was acquired by Omnicom. I'm going to put the 3 tables on the spot right now. Best place to work? Tom Townsend is a co-founder of Rodgers-Townsend. With Tim Rodgers, they grew the agency into an advertising powerhouse representing many sought-after regional and national clients. Townsend, who has often been considered the creative force behind the agency's top campaigns, just retired last summer. He has since founded a music and arts festival in Savannah, Georgia, the A-Town Get Down, and a nonprofit organization, Pianos for People, that gives pianos to underprivileged kids. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my great pleasure to welcome to the stage Tim Rodgers and Tom Townsend.
Thank you guys very much. It's a huge honor, and I've got a handful of people to thank, starting with some of the folks who were responsible for bringing me to St. Louis in the early 80s, who probably deserve a spot in this hall as well. But there were some folks you may or may not remember. There was a creative director named John H. Smith, who was a copywriter at Gardner Advertising back during the Mad Men days. There was an art director named Marv Gold, who was a fantastic cartoonist, and was another Gardner Advertising. He was one of the guys who created all those animated animals, all the dogs and all the cats in that early, a lot of that stuff probably on that Gardner reel. I was fortunate to meet them and work with them, and they brought me to St. Louis. And then Steve Puckett, who's a little bit of a controversial person in the advertising business in town, because he had quite an ego, and kind of he, like the other two, are now passed away, but he too said a lot of things that still impact me today. So I want to thank them. I want to thank Tim Rodgers, the perfect counterpart. I wish other people could know what it's like having a business with Tim. I feel guilty. I'm the only one who knows that. The people of RT, past and present, you guys, this is your work. You won this for me. Thank you. And Gene. Love you.
So, this will only mean something else, because it's getting a little late. This is going to be 5 minutes. No, just take 5. And I did think if the reception is a little better, we can always take the coffee machine out. That's the biggest threat we have going. So when I look around here, when I first saw this about getting this award, there was something that came to mind, and I'm not sure how many of you are going to know this, but how many of you have seen Remember the Titans? Seen Remember the Titans? So if you've seen Remember, seriously, the very first thing I thought of was Coach Yost and Remember the Titans. And when he does the most honorable thing in the movie, the guy says, "You just lost yourself the Hall of Fame." So I'm thinking, well, I don't know what I did to screw up, but anyway, it's great to get it. I hope I didn't get in because of something bad I did. Tom and I have had the good fortune to work with a lot of people who are already in the Hall of Fame, and a lot, as he mentioned, a lot of people in the community who deserve this a lot more than we do. I feel like my career started at my house with my mom and dad. They supported everything I did, including some things I'm fairly ashamed of now, but they didn't seem to mind at the time. And a lot of great mentors at Darcy. I'm gonna avoid going into names because there are just too many of them. But a lot of great people, great mentors, and really lifelong friends that we formed there. When I left Darcy after 20 years there, I remember thinking, well, I'll never be anywhere that long. And all of a sudden, we've now been in business for this is our 19th year. And besides that, I also never thought that we'd win an Emmy before Susan Lucci. And we'd get in the Hall of Fame before Mark McGuire or Pete Rose. So I don't know. It's kind of the same thing, I think. I hope Pete doesn't take it out on me. I've also been inspired by my three kids, Melissa, Tim, and Greg, who are here, who I couldn't be more proud of. I hope they're half as proud of me as I am of them. And I've been blessed to have two great partners in my wife, Mary Beth and Tom. And from Mary Beth, I learned the values of focus, of unwavering commitment, and giving it everything you've got every single day. And if there was a Hall of Fame for mothers, and there should be, she'd have been inducted long before me. From Tom, I learned that anything is possible, that inspiration is everywhere if you look for it, and that to the chagrin of many at RT, that if there's time on the clock, there's still time to make it better. Drives some people crazy. And in 18 years, we really never had a single major disagreement. Also been honored to work with a lot of great people at our place, many of them who have stuck with us for dozens of years. A lot of them are here. I think this is amazing. We have 19 employees, over a quarter of our coworkers, who've been with us 15 or more years. So, just thank you. And we've had a lot of great clients. Coincidentally, tomorrow will be our 18th anniversary with AT&T. Started off here at Southwestern Bell, and we don't have to tell you how hard that is. St. Patrick's Day, so the luck of the Irish for sure. And when Tom and I, when we started RT in 1996, it seemed to us that agency were making the business harder than it needed to be. Things were very siloed and very inefficient, and to our way of thinking, clients were being excluded from the process. We never talked or dreamed about the size of agency we wanted or the types of clients we wanted. It was the kind of agency we wanted to be. And we set out to create an agency where we would trust our clients like we wanted them to trust us, where we would make it easy for great people to do great work, and where everyone would shoulder the load and everyone would share the rewards. We've made a million mistakes, as our friends back, especially Katie knows, but we've tried to stay true to our beliefs, and we've been very lucky. You can't get here without a lot of luck. And before the music comes up on my 3 minutes of fame, I thought a good way to sum up what Tom and I are most proud of is borrowing a recent quote from one of our most senior clients at AT&T, a woman named Sandra Howard. And right before the end of the year, someone on her staff said something nice about us after a meeting, and Sandra added her own observation. She said, "I've noticed that they really care about the work and they really care about each other." And 19 years later, I don't think we could have hoped for anything better than that. So, deserved or not, thank you for this honor, and let's continue to build St. Louis' reputation as a place where great people can do great work. Thank you.
Thank you.